can you turn one idea into a course that sells? I'm going to tell you how I turned several ideas into several courses and products that sell. I make a full time income working part time. I make more money working from home with my own courses and products than I do seeing patients. I'm a dental professional and I make more money with my own courses. But how did this all get started? I first started when I was 19 years old, but don't worry, I'm not going to tell you that whole story. That's in another video. But I started with an idea that I wanted to teach different topics, different dental hygiene topics, and different dental assisting topics because that's what I went to school for. I wanted to teach students how to learn these materials in a much easier way because I found as a student, when we go to school, the teachers are basically memorizing or just kind of reading off of a textbook, reading off of a PowerPoint, but it's really hard to grasp the topic. It would be great if they would take the extra time, and some do and some don't, but to really explain the topic and then to have us as students say, but we don't understand this, we don't understand that, but there's typically no time for that. But I really enjoyed explaining topics to other fellow students of mine. I wasn't a teacher, I was still in school. I loved explaining topics, and I found I really had a knack for that. So, my idea to start my own business was to have my own tutoring business, but I would always take it a step further. It wouldn't be as simple as just having my own tutoring business. I would take it a step further and be organized and say, okay, I'm going to teach anatomy, or I'm not just going to teach how to pass the board exam, but I'm going to do separate classes on anatomy, nutrition, clinical, oral facial, all of those classes that students learn in school, I'm going to teach separate classes for that as well. In case somebody doesn't want just an overall board exam prep course, maybe they want individual classes. Or what if somebody wants one on one tutoring because they find online just isn't good enough for them? I'm going to offer that too, but at a bigger price point because that takes more of my time and more prep work. But that's okay because a student will be happy to have that one on one tutoring. So I didn't just stop with one idea and do one course or one product. I really sat down. I collected my thoughts. I became organized on how can I really expand this into different avenues. And that's what I'm doing today. I am currently a dental hygiene practice owner. So I go into clients' homes to clean their teeth. But guess what? I have a course for that as well. Because when I first started with my own business, with my own practice, looking up how to order things, talking to dental companies. How do I create my own website? How do I purchase the right products, the right equipment for mobile? I'm not working in a dental office, but I'm mobile. What do I need for that? I had so many questions, and there weren't any courses out there to help me. So again, I went back to my 19-year-old self and said, okay, I could have used this help when I was opening up my dental hygiene practice. I'm going to offer that help now to other people. So, this is how you can create a product and a course that really sells with just a simple idea. So, think of something that you could talk about all day. You could talk about all day because you're that passionate about it and you're good at it. You do have to be good at it, of course. And now that's going to be your course that you're going to create. But I guess take a step back from that even. Well, what are you passionate about talking about? What could you talk about all day? What are you good at? But also, who are your customers going to be? Who is your audience? For me, I could say, well, I could talk about dental all day long. So, my audience is going to be dental students, dental hygiene students, dental assisting students. Or I could say, well, I'm a dental hygiene practice owner. I could help people start their own practices all day long. Who's my audience? Dental hygiene practice owners. How do I reach out to them? Is it going to be Facebook, social media, email, websites, phone calls, all of the above? So you kind of it's helpful to write a little chart or write in your iPad, iPhone, phone, whatever. Write down all of these things. What can you teach? What are you passionate about? Who is your audience going to be? And how can you expand all of those things we're talking about? So, this is going to help you sell courses. And I do this constantly all the time. I don't just have one course, I have several courses. If you've been watching my YouTube videos for a while now, you know I started with a dental course. So I have a company, Dental L Tutoring, where I tutor dental hygiene and dental assisting students pass the board exam, plus with any topics that they need help in. But I also help dental hygienists start their own practice. I help dental assistants start their own teeth whitening business. But then I also have a separate business where I offer teeth whitening training to dental professionals or non dental professionals. You don't have to be a dental professional to start your own teeth whitening business. But I knew I had something to help people with because it's not as simple as just learning how to whiten teeth and then starting your own business. Well, guess what? Nobody knows how to start their own business unless you've been trained to do it. You don't understand the bookkeeping, you don't understand the accounting, keeping track of expenses, income. I do because I've been there and done that. So I thought it made sense to have my own course teaching that as well. But then of course this YouTube channel, I have Andrea Online Coach because I took a step back, not just to make extra money, but I thought, I really enjoy helping people start their own business. I love helping people get out of the dental office or get out of any occupation and start working from home. I am really passionate about it because it has changed my life. Me and my husband, Adrian, talk about it all the time, where we say things like, oh, he says, "Well, I'd love to take Friday off, it's such a nice day, we could go out and do something, but I have this really, like, difficult client that I'm working with, there's a lot to do, so I just simply can't." But I say, "Well, I can, like, I don't have to edit videos or upload videos that day, I'll just do it on Monday." But see, I have that flexibility to do whatever I like because I work from home and I can make my own schedule, and it just makes life better. So go back to the drawing board. What can you start to teach? What can you sell? Courses, products, because this is what I have done to sell all of my courses and products. I started with one idea. I like to teach dental. I'm not just doing one on one tutoring, but I turned it into courses, classes, products, templates. People can even purchase my pre recorded videos where I spend 2 hours going over case study type questions to help them prep for the board exam. I did a 2 hour video where people did attend live, but I'm still selling that class for people who want to purchase it now. I make $30 per class. It might not seem like a lot, but when 60 people sign up, 65 people, that's a lot of money, and I didn't have to put in any extra work. So take whatever idea, whatever you're passionate in, you can turn it into courses and products exactly like I did. But how do you truly get started doing that? You need to start thinking about Instagram or Facebook. Pick one, even just one social media account or two if you really want to work hard. Pick Instagram and TikTok, that's what I do, and start talking about what your customers, what your audience wants to hear. For me, if I'm talking to people about working from home, I'm not going to sell them anything. I'm just going to upload videos talking about why I started working from home. Why did I leave the dental office? Why did I want something more? And then talking about what I did on my day off or what I did working. Well, today I spent about 2 hours uploading videos. I spent about an hour and a half video editing, but I'm also now recording new videos because I'll be visiting my family in Ontario for a week. So I need to pre schedule some videos to upload because I like to keep the 2 times a week schedule. And also, I've been using my cell phone a lot to pre record videos where I'm talking about something so I can save those to upload onto Instagram because I don't want to be working when I'm with my family in Ontario. But guess what? I can take a week off and it doesn't bother me. I'm still making money. So that's the amazing ability to leave the office, start working for yourself from home, and you can start to do that. You're going to work harder than anybody else initially. We're talking 8 to 9 every day because you'll be so excited to get the website out there, to get that first course, that first product. But all of that takes time to build. But once you've built it, it. You can take time off like me and just spend time pre recording videos selling the courses that you already have. So that's how I took one idea and one passion and I turned it into several courses and several products to sell. Don't stop yourself at just one course. I mean, keep it simple, just do the one course for now and see what a success it can be. But then maybe if it's not successful, maybe that means that course should just be turned into a template instead, or cut the course in half, make it a mini course, a part one course, and sell it for half the price, and maybe more people will purchase it. I can help you with all of these thoughts, any dilemmas you have. Message me. Follow me on Instagram, Andrea Online Coach. Send me a message what your problems are. Send me a message on what your dilemmas are, and I can help you because that's why I'm here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.